see today is a tapestry woven from the iron discipline and relentless expansion of the Roman legions. Before the rise of the empire, the Italian peninsula was a collection of warring city-states, a fractured landscape defined by shifting alliances and petty rivalries. Before we continue, please like and subscribe. From this chaotic mosaic emerged a force unlike any other, a military machine built not on inherited noble blood alone, but on rigorous training, unwavering loyalty, and an almost terrifying capacity for organized violence. These were the legions, the backbone of a civilization destined to reshape the known world. The initial organization of these fighting forces was a slow, deliberate evolution from earlier military structures. The early Roman armies were relatively flexible, relying on the citizen soldiers of the Republic to defend their territories and participate in campaigns. However, as Rome began its inexorable push beyond the Italian borders, the demands of constant warfare necessitated a more standardized, professional, and formidable military structure. This transformation was crucial. It allowed Rome to project power across vast distances and subjugate increasingly complex enemies. The shift toward the legionary system was a revolution in military thinking. Instead of loosely assembled militias, Rome began to create highly standardized units designed for sustained, coordinated warfare. These legions were not merely collections of soldiers. They were integrated systems of logistics, engineering, and military command. Each legion became a self-contained unit, capable of operating independently while remaining seamlessly connected to the larger Roman command structure. This emphasis on standardization meant that a soldier in Britannia or Dacia shared the same training, the same tactical doctrine, and the same expectations, regardless of where they were stationed. The core of this military genius lay in the legion itself. A legion was typically composed of several thousand men, a formidable weight of disciplined infantry, supported by specialized auxiliaries and engineers. They were masters of fortification, capable of constructing roads, bridges, and fortified camps with astonishing speed and efficiency. These engineers were as vital as the swordsmen, ensuring that the legions could move and survive in any terrain. As Rome expanded, these legions became the primary instruments of conquest. From the subjugation of the Gauls to the campaigns in the East, the legions moved with an unstoppable momentum. Their impact was twofold. They brought order to previously disparate peoples, imposing Roman law and administration over diverse cultures. Simultaneously, the movement of these armies brought immense wealth and resources back to the heart of the empire, fueling its continued growth. Key turning points in this expansion were often defined by the resilience and strategic brilliance of these military formations. The ability of the legions to adapt to new frontiers, to fight in unfamiliar environments, and to maintain cohesion under immense pressure defined the Roman success. Whether facing barbarian incursions along the Rhine or pushing into the rich territories of the East, the legions proved to be the ultimate guarantor of Roman dominion. The structure of the empire itself was inextricably linked to the military organization. The legions provided the necessary manpower for governance, the infrastructure for trade, and the deterrent against internal rebellion. The system of taxation, the construction of roads that facilitated troop movement, and the establishment of permanent garrisons all flowed directly from the military necessity. The legions were not just conquerors. They were the architects of the Roman world, imposing a unified administrative and physical reality across an immense territory. The consequences of this military machine were profound and long-lasting. The physical borders of the empire were largely drawn by the lines established by these legions, defining the boundaries of Roman civilization for centuries to come. The administrative structures that governed the provinces, the legal systems that were imposed, and the very concept of imperial authority were all forged in the crucible of military expansion. The legacy of the legions is not just the ruins of their camps, but the enduring framework of the civilization they built, a testament to how organized force can transform chaos into an enduring empire. This structured imposition of order, this relentless application of military will, created a system of integration that defied the very nature of the conquered peoples. The roads, those arteries of stone and earth that crisscrossed the Mediterranean world, were not merely pathways for legions. They were conduits of Roman thought, commerce, and culture. They dictated the flow of grain, the movement of ideas, and the standardization of life from the farthest reaches of Britannia to the sands of Egypt. Alongside these physical arteries, the system of provincial administration was a meticulously crafted mechanism designed to extract resources while simultaneously ensuring stability. Governors, appointed by the Senate and backed by the threat of legionary reprisal, were tasked with implementing Roman law, managing local economies, and ensuring the smooth collection of tribute. This administrative layer was the flesh and blood of the empire, a complex bureaucracy that filtered the raw force of the army into the tangible reality of Roman governance. Cities, once independent centers of power, were reorganized into provincial capitals, their layouts and civic structures subtly molded to reflect Roman ideals, forums, aqueducts, and temples, a physical manifestation of imperial authority. Even the local religious practices were often adapted, absorbed into the broader Roman pantheon, demonstrating the cultural reach of the conquering force. The legions, in their daily routine, were the visible manifestation of this abstract power. They were the anchors of stability, their presence a constant, unspoken promise of control that kept the vast, multi-ethnic domain from collapsing into mere anarchy. When a local dispute arose, when a famine threatened a province, or when a rebellion simmered beneath the surface, the shadow of the legion, the symbol of Roman might, was often the final, undeniable arbiter. This duality, the brutal efficiency of the soldier and the intricate subtlety of the administrator, is what defined the Roman world. It was a paradox, an empire built on the sword, sustained by the pen, and bound together by the unyielding geometry of military organization. The weight of this history settles upon the ruins, revealing not just the broken stones of ancient forts, but the enduring, intricate design of a civilization that learned how to impose its will upon the very fabric of reality. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more.